Hi and welcome all, high or low, butcher baker, tall or small. I am Grimnir and this is the Grimnir Gate, playing Lord of the Rings online. And we continue with the rhyme of the Dwarven Mariners. We are still in Mossward, learning the absolute basics of the game from this little boy Tegwin, now in the
Spends more time
paired.
making horseshoes than he does forging swords.
Yeah, because Tegwin, he took this sword from one of the orcs that raided the village, and to get the sword back from him, we need to teach him some stuff about being an adventurer. And from the blacksmith, we learned that equipment needs repair sometime. Yeah, he wants to hit something. Ah. That's good. Grimris like that too. So, I'm actually starting another group, dual boxing. And this time it's two lasses with some seafarer experience. Two mariners, the new class. That's why I started it actually. And here we have first level, level 2. Nice. And I'm still like exploring this class because I have very limited knowledge. I know that it is of course 3 trait trees like in all classes, but 1 offensive, 1 defensive buffing one, the blue, and the red one, the DPS offensive one. And the rover that is more like a CC, the yellow one. So since I'm dual boxing, I am fantasizing that maybe it's possible to use the blue-yellow as a buffer that is more supportive, and use the red line for my more offensive mariner, and see if it's possible without having to switch too often between them, and maybe use them like a version of a captain and a hunter. I have not much of an idea how this class works, but checking out some of the buffing skills here, taking a heal skill, a shanty, a sailor song that will heal the fellowship and give 10% plus in morale, like a captain's morale buff here, you can see. And usually on the skills you can see that there are several things that can happen depending on what trait line I guess you are in. This says something about enable recenter, and I don't think I have that skill, if it is a skill so far, but it might come. Motivating song and something called dramatic flourish. And when they are grayed out like that, you need to build them towards 4, that is the offensive red one, or aft, that is the defensive support one. So you build it. You can see this symbol like a boat in between my character portraits here. So you build it offensively, but as the further you build it, the more drawbacks you get, the further you build it in one direction. So you need to have some sort of balance too. You can see here feign is saying something about dodge and cut over. That's another 2 skills that I don't have, but it is a damaging skill so far. Advance, that's a skill that I can use. Gives plus 50% on a finisher skill, and I have already used that on guard to buff. Yeah, like the thrust here. That's my bread and butter skill so far. Low cooldown. You can buff the damage 100% with the on guard, the blue one. And now we got advance, another skill that we can build towards with the 4, the DPS, the offensive stance. Yeah, just give
It was
it
all right,
all you got.
yes.
So now we need to use On Guard, because it increases the power of thrust. Yeah, I've already learned that. And the combinations of swordplay skills will give a bonus to a number of other skills, so you need to use them carefully in order to maximize their effectiveness. On its own, it simply refreshes the steady buff and gives, I think, 5% run boon bonus. Okay. So the good part with this starting from level 1
One more.
with this,
Show me one more
oh, Prologue Chapter 2, Skills of an Adventurer. Use dramatic flourish, feign, or thrum of the sea. So I guess it will be feign then. Finisher swordplay skill, dramatic flourish, gives a critical hit buff. Thrum of the sea dazes your target. And feign is a reaction skill, I think. We will learn about this. Yeah.
That was pretty good, I suppose.
Oh, thank you, young one. So we got the Uruk blade back. Can we give it to the Longshank Meneldir at the gates, I think he was. Alright, on the way. Usually, just for your information concerning a bit of the stuff happening in this
Hello, friend.
episode, yeah,
Would you help
picking
me
up
with
a few
something?
quests here, as many as we can. I think we almost picked up most of them. Here we continue with the epic, get some rewards. Still going to go with Axis if I can, you know. The dwarvish sense is too strong. Yeah, it's a busy boy, that young Tegwin. You know, that knife wasn't very beautiful, was it? New level. So, next set chapter on the epic is on the Old South Road. Pick Kingsfoil and defeat beasts near Mossward. It's a peaceful little village, but they need some help, of course. Kingsfoil, sweet smell and the feel of its leaf. Look for it on the rolling hills to the east of the village. Yeah. People are hurt since the raid from the orcs. But I was going to say that usually I play in the morning, quite early actually, and my brain and my focus is good then. Since this class came out Tuesday evening or afternoon, I played most of this session in the evening, and I got a bit tired, sleepy some might say, so I got like tunnel visions through most of the parts of this session. That's the price you pay when you're an early bird. I go to sleep quite early, but I wake up very early too, so, and usually I have less lag in the morning when I record my sessions. That's also a good thing. Let's see here. Firm footing, new point. I don't get really, I need to have buffs that's good for the group, but I would go with the firm footing or run speed buff. So now we've picked up a few quests, almost all of them. I think it was one of them I missed out. You can see here on the map, Prologue, Scout Beyond the Reaches, that's quite close. Langaran, not yet. Tokens of Heroism, all the way to Geralt Lost a Boat. Oh, that's up by the water. A Warg Among the Wolves in the same direction as the epic quest, I think. So, as I said, there will be a few mistakes in this session. I will blame the late hour of this gaming session for that, because I try to be on top with the Mariner class. To start it from the first it was possible. For the fun of it. And the curiosity, of course. And to see if I can make it dwarvish in some way. I think you can make anything dwarvish if you want. So, let's see. And I will excuse these two gals on beforehand, because they have quite the language. I think they have lived in the wrong... what do you say? With the wrong people for quite a while, so... I'll keep leveling. Now level 4. Some new skills, or... Oh yeah, I get some skills here. Some deeds here with the skills, I think. A final strike, apprentice of swordplay. Higher. Okay, yeah, redirecting momentum, striking fundamentals. I don't know. Maybe just lottery points for that. Perils of Swanfleet, new deed. And look at this now. It's quite this square. I have level 3 fearless, and these guys are quite green, so I haven't got any like routine with them. And as I said earlier, I'm also a bit tired. Look at this. This Sauron's Eye, or Eye of Sauron, scored a hit for almost 25% of Grimris morale. That's insane. And it seems to be an AoE that hits even your group members. This will get me in trouble many times, I guess, because now I haven't got the gear or the skills to handle them. And I also seem to be making a fool out of myself with the swapping of characters here. Quite interesting, because I made a mistake with my other two guys the other day. The same mistake. Instead of staying with one of my mariners here, I swap, and in the swapping I start fidgeting with my keyboard, and look at this. Another Eye of Sword. First defeat, very early on. My old girl Grimnia, the elder sister, goes down here. Well, well, well. Yeah. Not too happy about it. Alright, and her little mutt didn't save her either. We recognize this part from the dailies in the... yeah, I've been here with other characters a lot. In these instances with gems. Lost it now, a bit tired, as I said. Yep, that's a more controlled battle. Well, I get a bit careful after that first defeat. I realized that I need to stay focused here, because I haven't got the buffer of good gear or experience with the class. So another gang of adventurers here. I saw quite some mariners running around Tuesday evening. Look at this. I haven't learned it yet. Another 54 shadow damage from the eye. This fearless thing is actually quite dangerous, especially with a new guy, low level guy. Must say, I'm in a bit of a shock here, since it's actually much harder than I was prepared for with the fearless level 3 and this Eye of Sauron. And I tried to find this boss, warg boss, but again I might... oh, there's little whimpers not helping out. Oh, easy now. Touchy subject. I'm trying to follow these work tracks. And here's another example of my tunnel vision this evening, this session. That when I try to find this work boss, I stop right beside a deer carcass that I need to activate to get the boss to appear. I see the boss, other players make it appear, but I can't get the kill. So I run around here for maybe 15 minutes until some nice other player helped me to point out that you need to go closer to the carcass. Look at that carcass. I'm totally tunnel visioning here. I see the track, I activate the track, but no. And here's the boss. I'm thinking maybe I can get some if I damage it, but no, I did not get the kill. Yeah. So we continue again and again. And here Kinas helped me, pointing out that I need to come closer to the freshly killed deer. And I sent her thank you a bit late, but I hope she saw it, or he. Anyway, thank you Kinas for the help here. Yeah, we have some stuff to do. We need to get some craban feathers. We need to find that boot. We need to scout beyond. Here the scout mission or quest is. Yeah. I was in the right spot. No. Here the right spot. Take a look again. From this vantage point. The basin through which it runs the old south road. Yep. Done. Let's go and get some more craban. Or seagulls. Yeah, I'm learning now. Whoa. Here we have it. Get away, get away. AoE square. We don't want that anymore. Really dangerous on this level. Wow. I even missed out on the nice scenery when I was tunneling vision. I was a bit tired and so focused on getting further that I didn't even see this nice thing until I watched it after. And a few more feathers. Oh, AoE Sauron square, Eye of Sauron. Yeah, this is really a shocker, I must say. I have played a bit with my other guys on Fearless, but maybe I've been lucky. I haven't experienced this stuff before. This killing AoE burnout from the Eye of Sauron. Savvy? Yeah, the language from that girl. If you're sensitive, don't read it. She can be quite smoky in her breath. Yeah, like two peas in a pod. So now I have a few more quests left in Mossward. I'm just trying to stack them up here quite fast to show you. And here we collect the King's Foil, and we do a bunch of other quests for the guard here, picking branches, and After that we get some follow-up.
Thank you for these branches. I will see to making use of them.
Yeah, Uruks are loose in Swanfleet. That may be
Perhaps you can
about
help
to
me
change.
once again.
Talk to Skardi Bendblade in his blacksmith shop. There's something about squeaky hinges on doors in Mossward. Skardi Bendblade should have a bottle of grease that we can use. Alright. Here we are back to Meneldir. Get some of the epic here, the prologue. On the Old South Road. So we need to check with the stable master. It seems like he's sending us away from the village of Mossward now. Yeah, this is... Yeah, so this one is also connected to leaving Mossward and going further in Swanfleet, I think. Right, perfect. We've got the stable master and there's the smithy. And yeah, stable masters provide a number of travel routes to speed your arrival. Alright, as I said, this is from level 1 basics, a new area, relatively new at least, starter area. So we should go to Clegger next, just finishing off a few more quests here, and then we're out of here. Smithy, yeah, Mossward blacksmith shop. Let's get some grease. Quite a lot of people around this Tuesday evening. Was nice. Skardi Bendblade, squeaky doors. Okay. He does have a bottle of what you need. That's not the point. Ah, fine, take it. While you're at it, how about you test it out on the hinges of my door? A bottle. Oh, yeah. Okay, he wants us to check the storehouse and not come running to him all the time. Door hinges. Yeah, this is really heroic deeds we start with. Level 1 to 10 maybe. Healer's shop door fixed. Oops, what's that? Squeaking. Oh, funny guys. Squeaking rat. Alright, and here is Geralt. The White Wolf, or what is his name? The Witch Hunter. And this is like the follow-up on his boot. We need a hobbit in the village of Clegger who might be interested in Geralt's boot. Okay. Yeah. So this boot might start his adventuring days again. He don't want to get rid of it. Alright. So, second episode with from the RIME of the Dwarven Mariners. Hope you come back and follow these guys too. Please subscribe if you like it. Give it a like. Take care. See you soon.